I wish I got music to play, but there's no music. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to sing for yourself. Thank you very much. Happy Sunday, everyone, and thank you for watching me. It's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah, it has been a while since I've been here, and today I just decided to do something simple. It's gonna be too simple, very simple for everybody. It's something that we all need to address. Yes, today I want to talk about the way we foreigners, or if you like, to be honest, yeah, I want to get up and go to the kitchen, but I don't want you to see that I'm wearing a towel. And come to think about it, what's wrong with wearing a towel as long as I'm not exposing myself? Yeah, what's wrong? Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. As you're joining us, thank you very much. I'm not going to say share, no, like many people who talk about share, 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 share. No, I don't do that. Sorry, I do not do that. Yeah, but what I want to say is I want to talk about the way we are actually raising our children in the West. In other words, if you live abroad, the way we raise our children in the Western world. Are we raising children the way we should be raising children? Like, do we teach our children about our culture? Yeah, culture is very, very unique. And I'm afraid, mind you, this is my own opinion. It doesn't mean that I'm right. Everyone got different opinions in this world, but my opinion is just, I don't think we are actually raising our children the right way. In UK, where I'm broadcasting from here, London to be precise, yes, we have seen, well, I have seen and I have noticed that, sorry, 1 second, I'm offline. Okay. And I've noticed that the way we foreigners, sorry, when you talk about foreigners, some people are offended. They think they're not foreigners. They think it's rude. If you are that type of person, I do apologize. But it's the best way for me to describe us. Those who came from other countries, for example, or other continents, for example, Africa, Caribbean, and Asians, yes. And my own view is, from what I've noticed since I've been living in the UK since the 80s, mid 80s. If I want to lie, I will say early 80s, but it's mid 80s. From what I've noticed is Indian and Chinese people that are living in the West, they actually continue with their culture, and they teach their children about their culture till date. And I think that is fantastic. However, good morning, Samuel Ali Alagbatoyin. Alagbatoyin, they here. Yeah, respect. Yeah, as I was saying, since I've been living here in the 80s, I noticed that Indian people and Chinese, or probably Japanese too, when they come here, they teach their children about their culture and their language. But our own people, especially African, I don't want to mention which African country in particular. I'm going to go. I will come back. Let me warn you. As I get up, you're going to see me wearing towel. So I'm not wearing trousers, but it's covered. Everything is covered. But I just want to warn you because I need to go to the kitchen and get something. I'll be right back. Sing. Sing for yourself or do whatever. Whatever makes you happy. Do it. Okay. I'm back. What did I miss? Okay. I miss. Who did I miss? Thanks so much. Let me pronounce this name. Eshiri Fantas. Good day to you. Let me just say quickly before I continue. My program is not a religious program. You understand? So if you're Muslim, Christian, you can join me, even unbeliever. I have friends who are Muslim, I have friends who are unbelievers, and I have friends who are pagans, and I also have friends who are, did I mention Christian and Muslim? Yeah. I have friends everywhere that worship whatever they believe in, So back to the topic. Anyway, as I was saying, in the UK, I've noticed that a lot of Africans have thrown away their culture. Okay, somebody's just logged on here, but I can't see your name. It's not to you why you want to hide your name, or maybe it's my camera that is not showing your name, but nothing showing. Let me show you my head, Jerry. Take off the hat. I'm in the house. No, I don't need to wear hat. See, I'm baldy. I'm now 58 years old, so I'm baldy. It's something that we should be practicing and be happy about. So, as I was saying, if you notice that, no disrespect to anybody here, Nigerians and other Africans, when they come abroad, they actually throw away their culture in the gutter or wherever they want to throw it away, or they put it aside. Then they adapt into the Western culture, especially in language, English. They teach their children English instead of their own language. Not all of us will, but few. When I say us, I'm not even included because my children don't understand Yoruba, and I'm Yoruba. I fail woefully. I failed woefully, and I can understand why I failed in that aspect. Probably because I used to be married to a British citizen who we are now parents. We are friends now, but we are no longer married. But we are still what's it called? Parents. Yes. So as I was saying, you need to teach your children your language, your culture. You understand? However, there's nothing wrong in understanding other culture, especially the culture where you live or the language where you live. But why is it that we always make it like the language, our first language? when it's not your first language, that means we brush aside our own language and we teach our children in the way of the, for example, in England, the English people. And that's what the children adapt into automatically. So why is it not that we can teach them our own language as well, our own culture? You understand? Even no disrespect to anybody concerned. I know some people who are in Nigeria that they will never speak Yoruba to you if you are Yoruba, or Igbo to you if they are Igbo, or Hausa to you if they are Igbo, if they are Hausa, or Fulani to you if they are Fulanis. They will communicate with you in English. For example, I remember there was a time I was on holiday in Nigeria, and I saw some friends, and I noticed I was speaking Yoruba to them, but they were replying me in English. Like, that kind of English, phone English. And I'm like this. Come on, guys. These are my childhood friends who is speaking to me in English. Like, they don't know me. They don't know my mother. They don't know where I came from. I was born there. My mom is a Yaladura. That's what people will actually know my mom for, Yaladura. And my dad was a reverend, Yoruba. You understand? So why are you guys now showing off with me by speaking English? Does it mean that you speak better English than me, or my English is awkward, or I don't get it. I'm on holiday, because when I live in England, when I'm in England, let me rephrase that. When I'm in England, I speak English like 24/7 because of my woman and because of the people around me as well. I have Jamaican friends, Somalian friends, Chinese friends, Asian friends, Indian friends. I have friends from all over the world, including English. So I communicate in English, but when I see a Nigerian, when I say Nigerian, let me just say this first. When I say Nigerian, if he or she is Igbo, I will communicate with the person in broken English. If he or she is Yoruba, I will communicate in Yoruba. But if you are Fulani or Hausa, obviously, because I don't understand Fulani or Hausa, I will speak in Pidgin English again. I have some friends, some good friends and colleagues we are tight, who are actually from Ghana. I communicate with them in Pidgin English. And sometimes, because when I was in Nigeria, I used to understand Ghanaian language because our tenants, majority of our tenants were Ghanaians before, this Ghana must go, I was going to call it pandemic, but let me not call it pandemic. Ghana must go situation. So I used to understand Ghanaian language, but here I don't speak to them in Ghanaian, but maybe once in a while I just say if a word that I know in Ghana, like etise, that's words, etise, or me dasie, or me pelpa, things like that. Because I can say that me pelpa, simple, innit? So, but I don't know. We need to address ourselves about brushing aside or forgetting our own culture, or for not cultivating our culture into our children's lifestyle. You understand? Is it a taboo? Why do we do that? Is there a written constitution that When you are abroad, okay, there's a saying, when you're abroad, you do like, when you're in Rome, you do like Romans. Yes, that's it. But does it imply to culture and language? Does it mean you cannot communicate in your own tongue when you are in the West? Does it? Even if you're not doing in public place, maybe I understand. I'm not saying I quite understand that, but maybe you want to do that. But what about privately? I was in a dentist shop the other day. I saw a Chinese woman with a child, and whenever she wanted to talk to him, yeah, she's always speaking in Chinese language. You know, sometimes the child will reply in English or sometimes in Chinese, but it's still fair. At least they've done something. They've done something. I remember one time I just realized that I failed as a parent, because I never taught my children our language. Then I started teaching them when they are like over 27. Started teaching them. They just laugh at me. I find it funny as well, but I got to try. It's just a try. Trying will not kill you. You you cannot um, shy away from teaching your children your language because it's your language. Your language is beautiful. Your culture is beautiful. Do not put your culture aside and uh, adapt another culture. You can have. That's why we have dual nationality. You can have your culture, keep your culture, and then adapt English culture or whatever country you live, Italian culture, Spanish, blah, 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 blah. You can have that as well, but you have to balance it. Like 50-50 is still fair. I think 50-50 is still fair. But when you throw away, hi Wesley, happy Sunday. How are you, Wesley? Yeah, you can also combine the two cultures in some cases, or probably most cases, if you wish. You understand? But why do we have to neglect our own culture, our language? You understand? We just try to put it aside and fully adapt English culture, Italian culture, American culture, wherever you live culture. Why do we do that? And I notice it's just so common with we Africans. We Africans, probably even we Nigerians, because I will say I'm careful about what I'm going to say, but this is my view. My view is going to be different from your views. You understand? I think that it's commonly practiced in Nigeria to adapt Western culture, Western language, or languages, if you wish. You understand? Than our own language. We try to think, okay, by speaking foreign language, we are superior than other people. So anybody from your country that is speaking your own language, well, we see them as uncivilized. We see them as uneducated. You will see them as village people. Do you understand that? And that's the defense we have for speaking a foreign language. We feel buga, superior than others. I'm going to log off now. I think we need to change this. This has been going on for too long. We need to address it, talk to each other, and change it. I have a good friend in the UK. We've been in this country together since the 80s. Yeah. I came before him actually, but he came he came the same year. Do you know? He gave birth to all his children here, just like me. And his children speak Yoruba language from A to Z, from the firstborn to the lastborn. They all speak Yoruba language. And they were born here. These are kids who were born here. So, what's our excuse? What's the reason? We need to address this. We need to teach each other that we must not shy away from our language. Our language and our culture is what defines you. You understand? Say, for example, me, I'm a journalist, I'm a DJ, I'm a broadcaster, but at the end of the day, if I'm out there, if a Caribbean person sees me, yeah, he or she will know that I'm from Africa. If my white friends see me, I'm saying white friend, not in a discriminative way. If my white friends, and I do have a lot of white friends who are very supportive as well, I must mention that. If they see me, they see no, I'm African. So why am I shying away from speaking my language? Why am I shy away from teaching my children the language? Why am I shying away from teaching my children our culture? Why? Is it because we are shy? We are not proud of our culture? And there's a popular saying, you will remember, black is beautiful. I would like to say every culture, every color is beautiful, depending on who you are. You understand? So we have to start addressing this and see our faults and correct our faults. Till other time, I want to say goodbye. And I don't even know what my next topic is going to be, but just watch out. It's going to be beautiful. I need to shave my mustache, see gray beard. All day don't come, see gray beard for my mustache. I'm going to turn my mustache baldy now. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good day. Okay, I always have this problem, how to end my recording.